Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
New York City, the destination for the Bulls. The man from down under, Josh Giddey, putting on the finishing touches as they get primed for action against the Knicks. Bulls, Knicks is next, right after this. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Giddey finds Herter.
Knicks lead 3.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Towns with the steal. Inside. Out to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one's good. Towns has got 5.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Vucevic. And here is Giddey. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Hart. So for New York, their last game, a win against Chicago.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to White. Giddey with it. Down low. Here's Williams, and it's denied.
Hart going for a block and getting the stop. Well done. His teammates and coaches love that effort.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Bridges. It's tipped. Pass to Giddey. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Over in the corner, White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew. You could feel and see that one coming from a mile away. Brunson returning the fire quickly.
Stolen by Brunson. Bridges kicks to Hart. Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for New York?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knicks on defense. Now Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. And he stays with it. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Brunson against White. Pass to Herter.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Anunoby, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's White. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Up top, Herter. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Towns with the steal. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Brunson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
You know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see those best moves. Oh, couple of let's see there. Shake it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Abusele's checked in. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 5, the Knicks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Here's Giddey. Outside, White. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. Vucevic finds Giddey. 5 to shoot. And they get it. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. New York leading by 10. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
No good on that one. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
And he's good on the second. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And so here is New York after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Giddey, 5 points in the game. Vucevic against Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Third in rebounding. And they were third in our league in terms of fast break points. This is a team that plays one speed, and that's full speed.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. And so it's New York with it, a 12-point game. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Vucevic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Vucevic, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith comes in for Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Bulls trail by 14. Outside, White. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Shoots over Towns, and the shot goes in.
Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Here's McBride, still without a basket. And here's Brunson outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
16.
Pick by Vucevic. Now here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith dishes to Jones. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And that one misses. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls for him. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Jones. It's Carter, high post. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That 3 off the mark. New York with the ball. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Yabusele. Now Shaman shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Offensive rebound. Now Okoro. Smith the pass to Collins. Now Jones. Smith for 3. The rebound by McBride. Pass to Robinson. And here is Shaman. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Okoro. Jalen Smith is up there with Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Phillips in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Jones. The Knicks making the shot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Count it. Good. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Trey Jones.
New York leading by 16. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Collins kicks to Okoro. In the corner, Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Okoro. And it's off from three-point range. McBride with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. Tipped away. Yabusele, the screen. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to the professor. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he makes the first. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. And so Collins nails both of them. So Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy, Kevin, they were loud, they were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
Here's McBride, still scoreless. And the Knicks miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Herter passes to White. He takes it in. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. White's got 5.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Knicks lead 41-26.
Jones the pass to Williams. Jones kicks to White. Collins setting the pick for White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 15. Now McBride. Bridges finds McBride. Shoots over Herter. McBride's shot is off. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Jones. Back to Herter. Here's the 3. A second chance effort. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bulls 3rd.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let me hear you, Knicks fans. Coming onto the court now is your Knicks and the basketball. Let's go! Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks and the basketball.
And checking out some stats for Herter. How he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now here's Vucevic. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New York. Pass to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Over in the corner, White. Over Bridges. And the Bulls with another miss. New York leading by 15. To the paint. It's deflected. Williams with the steal. Jones looking for an opening. Herter against Anunoby. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And the Bulls with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside, Towns. Back to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Jones. Williams passes to Vucevic. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic dishes to White. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks Breaker Test Group.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Great showing for him last season, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. First one falls for him.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Clark is someone who has been around the game their entire life. What advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 18.
Knicks lead 50.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. Stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride. Now Towns. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. Here's McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hey, when that ball finds Robinson, he's looking to finish. But he was right to give it away there.
Pass to Vucevic.
Knicks lead 50.
Now here's Herter. Shoots over Anunoby. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams passes to Vucevic. Over Robinson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New York leading by 22. And Brunson, here we go. Drains the three-pointer. McBride's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Herter, no good.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
McBride finds Brunson.
2 minutes.
Here's Towns. He's guarded by Williams. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Back to Brunson. Over Giddey. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. The Bulls shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. Now here's Vucevic. 8 points for him. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. 6 to shoot. Brunson against White. And the 3 ball is good. White's got 10 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
New York ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Pass to Brunson. Hart outside. Shot clock at 5. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. And the rejection by Town.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Giddey surveying the D. Here's Vucevic, up and in from the low block. 10 points for him. And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Chicago Bulls.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at New York, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Vucevic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Here's Towns. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Towns with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Giddey. He has 5. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Vucevic really, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
The kick out to Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Knicks lead 17-3.
Giddey against Brunson. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. Giddey against Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Hart. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
The Knicks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
That one falls for Brunson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Herder. Back to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Giddey no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Brunson. 30 points in the game. A kick out to Towns. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. And the Knicks miss again. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Giddey. Now Vucevic. White setting the pick for Vucevic. Outside Williams. Now Giddey. Now here's Vucevic, defended by Towns. Vucevic with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
That's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Hart, wide open. He fired. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Hart against Williams. Hart kicks to Bridges. On deep, Brunson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Giddey in the corner. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Herter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Herter's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. And it's blocked. Bridges against Herter. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Brunson. Hits the target from 18 feet. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to White, and here's Vucevic. Outside Williams. Vucevic is screen on Hart. Now Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Runs in the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. That's tipped. White against Bridges. On the wing, Giddey. To the middle. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Vucevic has got 24 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Chicago making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for White. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Bulls third.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The Professors checked in for New York. Well, Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jones kicks to Collins. Poke loose, and they'll get another chance. Williams can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here is Giddey. He's got 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Here's Kolek. Pass to McBride. Inside. Here's Yabusele. He gets that one. Yabusele's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
And Chicago shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Giddey kicks to Herter. And again, no good by Chicago. Pass to McBride.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 3. Kolek, no good. Outside, Jones. Collins setting the big for Jones. To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Jones. Collins has got 5.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Kolek. Down low. Here's Yabusele. Good on the shot. Yabusele's got 4 points this quarter.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
For your Knicks, sitting in.
And New York making a change. Shamit's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Okoro comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Collins passes to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Smith outside. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. The Knicks shooting impressively throughout at 62% to the paint. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Going through the defense, Robinson flexing for the and one chance.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher rolling out of picks for the lob. And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
Shot by Collins, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The professor passes to McBride. Here's the professor. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White on the wing along with Okoro. Collins is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Trey Jones. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
You can see they're trying for higher percentage looks here in the second half. A strategy they hope will help them close ground.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kolic's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Yabusele. Robinson sets a screen for Yabusele. Here's the professor. A three ball. Drills it from outside.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Now here's Jones.
67.
It's White on the wing. Defended by McBride. Screen by Smith. White wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Yabusele. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Collins. Good on the bucket.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Inside. Shoots from the right block, and there's Collins on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Kolek. McBride with the ball. Collins grabs the miss. Outside, Jones. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And here are the Knicks now. The Bulls knocking down the 3.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Outside, Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Kolek. Pass to the Professor. Bangs home the trifecta. The Professor's got 6 here in this quarter.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
74.
Here's Jones. Now here's Okoro. Misses the 3. Here's the Professor. Covered by Okoro. Here's Robinson. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Here's the Professor. Down low. And Robinson throws it down hard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
White inside, defended by McBride. White, good. Here's Kolek. Robinson a screen on Jones. Pass to the Professor. Yabusele the screen. The Professor's shot is off.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
There's a screen by Collins. Jones against Yabusele. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 10 points in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Robinson a screen on Jones. To the inside. And the rejection by Collins. Outside, Jones. Outside, White. There's the triple. And the Professor pulls it down.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Jalen Smith. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. Now Giddey. Pass to Huerter. Fires away from outside.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
McBride, it's deflected. Here's White, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Presentation of our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. McBride passes to Yabusele. Here's Dadier. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Can they get it? And Robinson with the layup.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
McBride with the ball. And here is Shamet. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by New York here. McBride's shot is off. Chicago's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
New York leading by 22. Pass to Dadier. Back to McBride. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. What changes you welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
to the left side wing. Yabusele, screen on Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Yabusele. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Substitution for the Knicks. Ariel Hookporty. Diawara.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Back to Giddey. From deep, Herter. He drills the 3.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
New York leading by 17. Here's McBride. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The professor's checked in for the Knicks.
Now into the lineup for New York. Number 21. Number 21.
1:37 left in the fourth. Fires the 3. Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New York.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Here's McBride after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Robinson finds Shamet. Back to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. McBride's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 18-6 run. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.